Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. We are already inside a match. We're not messing around in today's video, and I am so excited because as you guys can see in the deck link below me, it is time. It is finally time that Zappies rightfully get their place back inside this game. I am so personally thankful that Zappies actually did get a buff in this last balance changes. I felt like the Royal Hogs and the Zappies, both in this deck by the way, are really good buffs for the game. I'm a big fan of it. I am not one of those haters in terms of thinking that they're bad for the game or stale or make it more defensive. Just my personal opinion. Would love to hear from you guys, but I love Zappies as a card, and they're back in a big way. A lot of Grand Challenge winners, a lot of players experimenting with different Zappy decks early on this season, as we kind of do here on the channel. Again, I've mentioned this before, I think even last month, so I'll keep it brief, but here on the channel we kind of have a rhythm to things where early on we share these new meta decks that are having success, and then we go in the middle of the season kind of off meta stuff, and then the end of the season we end with, you know, the top ladder decks at the home stretch of the final trophy pushes by all these top ladder pros. So anyway, let's go into the match here. We are 8-1 inside this Grand Challenge, and I feel like my man Ialshihi, ooh, I always butcher his name so badly. I'll never get it right, even with him telling me how to pronounce it. Half an hour later, I am so, I don't know, I suck. I just suck at life. But I am so bad that, like, I'm like, okay, just tell me how to pronounce it one more time. And then I go to record an hour later. I'm like, oh yeah, what did he say? I just suck. I apologize. Anyway, he's back on the channel. And my man, I'm going to call him Ali. My man Ali, he's got like, I rely on him heavily because he's always one of these early new meta deck testers. He's a really good player, obviously, and today he's going to be trying to go for 12 wins inside this GC. So I'll shut up now and let's go ahead and get to the gameplay here. Can he rattle off this 12 win with this deck? Now, notably in this deck, there is no big spell. It's just that Mega Knight is going to be relied on heavily for a lot of that splash damage, especially with more Royal Hogs going around inside the game right now. And 20 seconds into double elixir time here, we have a damage deficit to overcome. We go same lane with the Zappies here against that miner, but what do we have? We have Snowball. Okay, Mega Knight. I'm like, what do we have for the wall breakers? But that was a nice Mega Knight. Now Mega Knight is going to be kind of in line with those Zappies. Try to snipe that bomb tower. Does not work out for us. But then the Magic Archer is actually placed, kind of giving us a break there, allowing us to chain or almost chain charge with that bandit into the bomb tower. But this looks like this push is not going to result in anything huge. Maybe though, with the Royal Hogs, one Zappy still alive. I stand corrected. If not resulting in anything huge means practically taking down the tower, then I was accurate. 5:45 remaining, just like that. The tide has shifted into our favor inside this contest. Now a miner trying to assassinate our Magic Archer doesn't really work out for him there. The Magic Archer of his, though, does finish off ours. Now, can we get this bomb tower down again? Because if we can, then it's going to be Royal Hog City, just like we saw last time. If we can't, the Valkyrie doing a good job for the opponent there. They're definitely going to go in and attack here, and here it comes. We have Mega Knight back in hand, though. We don't have the elixir to use. Okay, Snowball is going to come through in the clutch. One wall breaker connection there on the left lane. Okay, so here we go, guys. No big damage spells in the opponent's deck either, just a minor arrows. So we still have the advantage here. Valkyrie down, getting nice value for the opponent. We cycle a Mega Knight in the back. Definitely smell a minor attack coming here soon. The Zappies place adeptly in the back as well. Are they back to a Valkyrie? No, they're not. Squish goes the Magic Archer of the opponent. A Magic Archer of our own sniping away at that bomb tower. Bomb tower's down. Valkyrie's in hand, but I don't think it's gonna, okay, it is gonna matter. Arrows do good work actually against, oh, no, Magic Archer connection. Magic Archer connection. 1, 2, 3, and almost get it. More wall breakers, more Royal Hogs are down. 2 get to the tower, and boom, there it goes. Arrows surprisingly good against the Royal Hogs, but still able to persevere and win that match. Let's go into match number 9. All right, I meant match number 10. Going for match number 10 here. Going for win number 10, excuse me, against Clash Turbo. Clash definitely one of the OG orgs in the game in terms of been around since the very beginning, still going super strong of organization. Huge shout out to those guys. The whole Clash fam. They're a really strong clan family who do a lot of tournaments, just very, very active in the community. Definitely one of the most respected, certainly non-CRL, most respected orgs inside the entire game. So here we go. The opponent starts out with the bandit. We respond with those goblins there. So a mire, bandit, and wall breakers again. So interesting. It looks like we're going against a very similar deck, but different too than the last matchup. Musketeer. Okay, so it's definitely a different deck. We got a Musketeer in the back from the opponent in the right lane. We have Zappies split in the back. One thing I miss about Zappies is it's always a good play to just split your Zappies if you have nothing else to do, because they make such a good defensive kind of fortification of your side of the arena. You don't really want to be pushing into Zappies pretty much ever. You're going to have to respond to them. Even if it's just one Zappy, it's just like you don't want to drop a Giant into a Zappy. You don't want to really even drop a Hog Rider into a Zappy. So you're always going to have to, you're forcing your opponent to have to make a decision. Do I want to go aggressive into Zappies? Do I want to split goblins? Because if you split a goblin gang against Zappies will still take it out, you know? So Zappies are good. They're really slow moving. They're just an awesome split card, right? When you don't have anything else to do, they're going to take care of these minions, doing a really good job kind of just clogging up the lanes. Doesn't sound fun, but I like it. I like the card. Have I mentioned that I like Zappies? Anyway, Mire does come in the left, also do the wall breakers there. Meanwhile, Magic Archer's going to take care of that Musketeer. Look at Magic Archer holding his own against that Muskie. Meanwhile, the Miner does get a ton of chip damage onto the left side of our tower. Zap comes down. Nice zap from the opponent, taking care of our bats, allowing those minions to finish off the Mega Knight before he even gets to the tower. Now we go in with a Bandit in the right lane, forcing a Miner out of the opponent. That's good. That's one Miner that he's not going to be using with wall breakers on the left, but he uses wall breakers all the same here. We're able to respond with a snowball because, again, that Miner is not in hand for the opponent. We go with the Mega Knight in the back here. Let's see if we go Zappies. We do. It's Zappy time there. Mega Knight's gonna jump over the Zappies. Hey guys, let me take lead. I got this. Mega Knight in the left-hand lane. We go. Royal Hogs in the right-hand lane. First Royal Hog appearance comes 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this match, and a Mega Knight comes down from the opponent. So it is a Mega Knight deck that we're going against as well. Immediately responding with the bats, and immediately a zap comes down from the opponent. This is gonna be a huge push here, guys. Mega Knight comes stomping down on top of the wall breakers in the left lane. We do take a bandit charge and some minion damage in that right lane with 7, 6, make it 5 seconds remaining here inside this match. We have not a ton of damage, but it's not looking so bad, and now we're gonna get a big connect. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a connection, and I stand corrected, but look at that bandit putting in work on that left tower, taking it all the way down to 886 HP. We go with the Zappies in the center. We have enough to cast a Mega Knight if we need to. Instead, it looks okay. There comes the Mega Knight. Here comes the wall breakers for the opponent. We go in with a snowball. Bats are down, gonna clean up both of those wall breakers, not taking any damage. A late zap comes down from the opponent. Very, very nice defensive work there by Ali, my man. So here we go, in with the Royal Hogs in the left. Mega Knight's in hand though for the opponent. Mega Knight does come down there. We're gonna get some nice little chip from the Royal Hogs here. So this is maybe getting to be a big push situation from the opponent. They only have 5 elixir. What are they gonna do? We go with the Zappies. They don't go with the big push, but check this out, guys. The Zappies are gonna kind of hold down the fort for a little bit, allowing us to get the Mega Knight back in hand. We have Snowball in hand for those. There it comes right down on the wall breakers. This time, one does connect though. 11:01, triple elixir time, baby. Here we go. 55 seconds remaining. Mega Knight on the right tower. Mega Knight gets a stomp and a few hits, and that's gonna be GG. 2 in a row. Let's move on to match number 10 this time. I'll actually get the number right. Apologies. Well played there. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, here we go in going for win number 11, match number 10 against Zodiac Snipe. This guy's a beast. This guy's a beast. I think I mentioned this last video. I'm not sure if anybody knows, but is this dude like, is this Anaban on a second account or something? Just because the heart and the snipe there, and being a really good player. We'll see what he's playing right now, but he goes in with the Night Witch blocking for that Magic Archer to kind of start things out 30 seconds into this contest. We go with the Goblin cycled in the back. That's going to allow for a one-hit connection from that Magic Archer. Meanwhile, the tower does clean up after those bats from the Night Witch, so able to mitigate damage there, but an Elixir Golem from the opponent. We don't see the Elixir Golem every day. We go with the E-Drag and a Battle Healer of the opponent, excuse me, and that's going to retarget that Mega Knight onto the Elixir Golem, and that was not good, and you can see that Ali is not too happy about it. He goes with Zappy, same lane immediately, and immediately Fireball comes down. That's going to be trouble here, guys. Nice Magic Archer placement. That Battle Healer is going to heal everybody up, and a beautiful NATO from the opponent. So just like that, we're going to have a real difficult time here keeping this tower alive. Battle Healer all along healing everybody up. Now we have to worry about a potential 3 crown here, and here comes another Elixir Golem in the pocket. Not looking too good here. We're gonna gain a ton of Elixir. A GG does come down from the opponent, and it's not over yet. We're gonna gain a ton of Elixir here, killing these 2 Elixir Golems, but all the while, a lot of damage coming down, a lot of damage. Look at all the damage that second Elixir Golem did to our Princess Tower, allowing that E-Drag to take the King Tower down to 743. Not even into double Elixir time. This deck is still so strong being played here by the opponent. We go in with those Royal Hogs. They get to the right tower. The extra damage certainly helping us out in this scenario. Getting a little bit of chip on that left tower too, taking that right tower down to about 400, make it 393 HP as we finally enter into double Elixir time. The opponent decided to sacrifice that right tower, so things are on paper tied, but damage-wise, not looking good for us, and the Elixir Golem is down by the opponent. Here comes the E-Drag and the Night Witch as well, and the Battle Healer. Oh, this is annoying considering we do not have a spell, a big spell. We don't have a poison. We can drop down. A poison would be so juicy right now on that bridge, but the opponent knows we don't have it. That's why they're attacking, and the good game comes down, so this is going to be a challenge here, guys. We do lose 1 match there after winning 2, and now we have to win 2 in a row here for this to be a successful Grand Challenge win video. I will share it with you because I love these Zappies and I love this deck. Either way, win or lose, but hey, I'll come back at you guys when we attempt for win number 11 again. Be right back. All right, guys. Dude, that Snipe guy, he is so good, but hey, forget about Zodiac Snipe. We're going against God, ladies and gentlemen. We're going against God with a capital G. So crap. Just what Ali needed here. First I butcher his name, and then I jinx him, then I give him the Curse of Ash, and now Ash. And now he's playing against God. All right, so here we go, guys. A Bandit and the Bats are down. Snowball comes down, pushing that Bandit back. Bandit's not going to get a charge off. As a matter of fact, Bandit's not going to get any damage at all off against that left tower. Zap comes down against those Zappies. Not before we get 1 small Zappy connection on that right tower. And again, a Wall Breakers deck. Are Wall Breakers strong or what? 3 Wall Breakers out of these 4 matches so far. Magic Archer does come down, just barely clinging on to life here. Zap not in hand for the opponent. Neither is the actually Bar Barrel is back in hand, I believe. And there it is. Bar Barrel going to go ahead and take care of that Magic Archer, but Bats were at the ready. Zap comes down again for the opponent. We get a Bandit charge onto that Bandit, forcing a Miner out of the opponent. Let's see what we do here. Snowball comes down. Are we going to get a Mega Knight Leap? We are. A Mega Knight Leap connection on that right tower, taking it down to 2006 HP. Well played, coming down from the opponent as we approach the halfway mark of this match. A slight damage advantage going against another minor Wall Breaker deck here. Man, you know, it's still the number, I don't know if it's number 1 at the very time of this recording because I haven't checked this morning, but it's been basically the number 1 deck, Wall Breakers, minor Wall Breakers, Mega Knight, for the last 2 months or so, you know, pretty consistently. Whether it's the Bomb Tower version with the Valkyrie, like we saw earlier, or the Mega Knight version, I think Mega Knight has been the number 1 deck, just in terms of sheer percentages, for quite a while now in the game. Nice Bandit, allowing both to keep that Magic Archer alive and to finish off the opponent's, what was it, a Muskie over there? Either way, Bats and the Mega Knight do survive. Can that Mega Knight get to the tower? Whoa! Killed in mid-leap, keeping those Royal Hogs at full health. The Bar Barrel and the Bandit in response from the opponent, but hey, so far so good here. Already 15 seconds into double Elixir time. A Bandit and a Barbarian traveling down the lane. We respond with the Gobos helping out to kind of tank temporarily for those Zappies in the right. 30 seconds remaining here, guys. Things are looking really good. Now the Mega Knight's out of hand. Do we go left lane with the Royal Hogs? Let's see what we do here, guys. Yeah, we do. So Mega Knight being the only good counter to the Royal Hogs, we decide to unleash the Bats and the Royal Hogs in the left lane, forcing the both the Zap and the Bar Barrel, both spells out of the opponent's hand. That's actually pretty good for us. We're able to respond with the Mega Knight Gobos in the left, but this could be trouble here, guys, in the right. Oh, crap. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage. By God really connects big time on that left tower. And meanwhile, we go in with the bats. Wall breakers come down. No, we need to stop the wall breaker. Oh my God, the Mega Knight comes down at the very last second, allowing our other Mega Knight to take down that tower, and we just beat God. Let's go into the next match. All right, guys, here we go, going for win number 12. Man, that was a really close finish there. And Zappies putting in work in all of these matchups. And I have to say, Zappies are generally best against beatdown. We haven't faced one beatdown deck at all inside this video, so you haven't really been able to see Zappies shine. Sure, we're playing this inside a grand challenge in today's video, but truthfully, in another minor wall breaker deck, are you kidding me? We don't know yet. It could be a minor balloon or something, but I'm thinking it's probably another minor wall breaker deck. Anyway, this deck is really good on ladder 2, even though that we're showing it in a grand challenge. So it is another minor wall break. It's the same deck we just faced. Oh my gosh. Maybe with like a little difference, but still, jeez. This deck is crazy. We've basically seen the same deck over and over and over again. I'm not saying the game isn't well balanced, forgive the double negative, but there's no doubt about it. This deck seems to be like, especially when you get to tournament level standard, I'm not sure, frankly, how many of you guys plays tournament level standard on a regular basis, just seeing as how, let's face it, the Grand Challenge system, the victory challenges, Classic and Grand, are not the best, you know? They're really outdated, I feel like, in a lot of ways. I feel like they need to be either cheaper or challenge tokens, which I've been saying for like 3 years, or something else, right? A whole revamp. Same thing with the tournament system. The private tournaments have been the same, like largely unused for a long time now. Not to be negative, but just to be real too at the same time. Anyway, halfway through this match here, Bandit at the bridge. One bat chips away a little bit, but do we have a response? We do have Zappies in hand. Zappies, the last card coming in the clutch here, stopping that Bandit and keeping 2 Zappies alive. Damage is, or excuse me, Elixir is pretty even here. Let's see what the opponent does. Gobos, maybe Bats. Let's see how they respond. Bats to these Zappies. The Zappies will do good work, finishing off a couple of those Bats, allowing the tower to finish off the rest. As we get into double Elixir time in this do or die 12th match, 12th win attempt, excuse me, inside this grand challenge. Notice how Wall Breakers were the last card played by the opponent. Definitely not what you're looking for if you're playing Wall Breakers. You want to be aggressive with those. You want to start the game out with Wall Breakers, not the last card played. Anyway, here we go. Either way, the damage is pretty close, so I can't talk any smack, right? Especially since he's in a 12-win Grand Challenge, and I haven't won a 12-win Grand Challenge probably in about a year, or maybe even longer at this point. So anyway, Magic Archer does come down. Magic Archer getting so much value there, unbelievable. Almost takes out that Musketeer as well, and we're able to mitigate all damage, I think. Mega Knight? Mega Knight comes down on those Wall Breakers. 20 seconds remaining here, guys. Damage is very, very close to even. A Snowball comes down. Bandit's going to go ahead and get a charge off against that Mega Knight before he jumps. Let's see what we can do here. Miner comes in to kind of tank, oddly, for the Gobos, I guess, just to help finish off that Mega Knight. 1 second remaining here. It's going to be Bandit on Bandit there at the river. Bandit barely stays alive for the opponent. Zappies come down. The Mega Knight says, see ya later, Wall Breakers. Bye, Musketeer. And that's what I call Mega Knight value. Here we go, left lane, preventing the opponent from being able to Mega Knight the Royal Hogs. Beautiful play there. Royal Hogs getting all sorts of damage in that right lane. Meanwhile, on the left, we have, or excuse me, in the right, we have the Snowball coming down. In the left, we get all sorts of damage with the Royal Hogs. One of these days, I will learn my right and my left. Mega Knight comes down again, just in the nick of time, but a Wall Breaker does connect for the opponent. So all of a sudden, just like that, the opponent has the damage advantage. No big spell in their deck. Here we go, 40 seconds into overtime. Wall Breakers again, making the opponent, forcing the opponent to choose. Do they want to go on the Royal Hogs or on the Mega Knight? They go on the Royal Hogs. That could be a mistake. We're going to go ahead and unrelentlessly attack here in the right. Gobos and Mega Knight on that right tower, and there it is, using the Royal Hogs as a distraction to bait out that Mega Knight. Ialshihi, Ali, my man, wins again. He never lets me down. This guy's a beast. And you know what? Those are fun matches. Despite being against the same annoying deck every single time, we got the job done. So a huge shout out again to my man Ali. Check out his player stats and profile and his Twitter. Give this guy a follow. All that will be in the links below, along with the deck link for you guys. Thank you so much for using creator code CWA. Thank you so much for following me on social media, entering in my giveaways. Hopefully you guys are lucky winners. And a huge shout out to Stutts Royale and to Bren Chong. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care, guys.